road. I'm in the truck at the minute, but I realised I should probably, you know, we ain't had a video out for a while again, and I should probably do a thing, and I've got a few videos, so I'm going to have a little bit of a rant about a certain group of people who I don't believe represent any form of community, least of all the four-wheel drive community. So, probably around a month ago, thinking about it, there was an old boy, he posted on a few of the local green laning pages that he got stuck out green laning. First time out green laning, got stuck. Anyway, from reading the post, I was kind of anticipating your standard D2 or something similar to that. I looked at the picture he posted, it was a Kia Sorento, a stock, bone stock Kia Sorento, right? And he'd driven down this lane, got to a point where he thought he wouldn't get through it, and decided to back up and try and turn around. And that was kind of where his problem started, because when he backed up, he slid into a set of ruts which bottomed his car out completely. So he was a little bit up Turd Creek on a barbed wire canoe, and he didn't have any leather pants to put on to protect him. He had to, this was the Sunday I got to find out about it, he'd gone out on the Saturday night and he had to leave the car on the lane all night because he didn't know anyone to call, he didn't know who to call, he hadn't got a clue about what to do. He just knew that he was definitely stuck and he was going to require a fair bit of help. So he decided to post on a few of the laning pages that he got stuck and would anyone be able to come out and give him a hand, and he didn't mind paying them. And to be fair, I was quite impressed by that. Someone who don't mind paying. I very rarely charge anyone for recovery, and normally if someone offers me money, I'll turn it down, and I turn down his offer of money because I'm a believer in a community being a fucking community, which means you look after each other. Alright, I look after people. If someone's stuck and they need a hand, I'll go and get them. I'll try and put it off sometimes if the truck's in a bad way or I really don't feel like it, but if you are in a muddle and you're local to Thetford, get hold of me somehow, I'll come and get you out. That's a guarantee. That's part of being part of the community. Now, he posted on these Facebook groups and pages, and all he got was a bunch of absolute arrogant fucks commenting on there about how he's the problem. He's the reason all the lanes are getting shut. People like you are the biggest problem. You're the worst person on the planet because you went out and tried to use a vehicle for green laning. Now, I could understand all the flack if he was in a D2 with 35, 6-inch lift, remapped to 230 brake mate, pops and bangs, twin lock, gone out, churned it up and got stuck. However, he wasn't. But these people still couldn't see that. They still decided to go in there on the warpath and have a pop at him about it. Now, in his defence, there were signs up saying lane closed on that lane, but some bunch of muppets have ripped the signs down. Now, don't go pointing at me as the problem, because although I do go out on closed lanes, if there's a sign up saying lane closed, I leave it up. If someone's stuck on a closed lane, I'll go and get them out. If someone's stuck on an open lane, I'll go and get them out. I help people out. It's part of being part of a community, you fucking idiots. And that brings me on to another group of people who I suspect many of these people complaining at him were members of. A group called Glass, a green laning holes. I think that's what it means. They're basically a bunch of nonces who own Freelanders and think you need to pay a monthly subscription or yearly subscription so that you're a member of their community, so that you can have some maps that may or may not be updated of what lanes are open and closed, which I think is a little bit wrong, because that information allegedly is freely and readily available on the local council website, although if you do go looking for it, you'll probably struggle to find it like I did when I went looking for this information. So, you know, we got some outfit who are trying to charge people for a subscription to find out if they can take part in a hobby which is free on public byways which are registered as public roads. Right. Now, if a main road was closed, you go on Google Maps and it will tell you where road closures are. Why can't it be like that for green lanes as well, where you don't have to pay a subscription to be part of the community? Being part of the community means that for no money at all, no money changes hands, alright, you'll go out and help someone else, and eventually at some point you'll end up in a muddle yourself. I know I have. And then someone will come and help you out. People have helped me out in the past when I've been in a muddle. I'm fucking grateful for it, because some of the muddles I've been in, well, I could have ended up in a lot of, I could have ended up in a major muddle. I didn't, because some people do understand the meaning of community and looking after each other. Other people are a bunch of mopey spastics who think you've got to spend money to be part of a community, and instead of helping each other, stand there whinging and complaining. You know, so there's that. And I'm not just having a pop at glass because of this event, I'm having a pop at them because of several. One of which was a year or two back, there was a 4-track burned out locally. Now, I've been banned from most of the glass pages. As you can imagine, they love me. Now, they love to talk about me though. There was a 4-track burned out locally a few years ago, and I got sent screenshots from a certain glass page with many of their members hoping it was my truck that had been burned out. And to that I say, if you people are ever laying on the floor on fire, and I've got a bottle of water in one hand and my cock in the other having the piss, I'm going to turn around, piss, and then I'm going to drink the water and walk off and leave you, because you're a bunch of arrogant fucks and you don't belong in this fucking community. Have that. Anyway, enough of the rant. We'll get on to a fucking recovery video that turned out to be one of the easiest recoveries I've ever gone out and done. And fair play to the old boy for going out and trying in a Kia Sorento. Obviously, he's part of the problem and shouldn't ever go anywhere ever again, because he's the reason the world's ending and the Russian rat's going to nuke us all. No. We'll get into recovery. So, there's a great risk of sounding like that American chap with the yellow Jeep. We got a call. Well, not a call, we got a message. There's a, I think it's a Kia of some kind stuck in a track that's closed. So, naturally, no one wants to go and get it. So, guess where I'm going? We'll be back with you when we get there. Well, we're somewhere near to it. We're not sure where the people are who are coming to it, because they left it last night and they're there somewhere. They're heading this way apparently. And this where humbug shows you through the dirty window screen, it is in front of us and we're coming up on it. I'm just hoping it ain't been vandalificated, because there's a lot of that goes on the lanes about here. I'd never leave a truck out here overnight. There's always some crafty bugger wants to go and either rock your fucking battery and cat or go and smash them over to bits. But hopefully it's still got honest windows and it's fairly intact. We'll cross everything and pray. I reckon we needs to be the other way around, or we might need to be in front of it. I'm not too sure yet. Worst case, there are a couple of spaces that I could probably back into. We'll get down to it and have a little look and then make an assessment. But, alright, there's a turnaround point right here. Yeah, he's not going forwards, he's definitely coming this way. I'll go and have a little reconnaissance. Us camera humbug. We've got humbug doing the filmifications, and me of course. So it's a Kia with a blurry number plate, we assume. Oh yeah, he really doesn't want to go forwards, because back there don't look too bad, but down there, well, I'd say it gets worse. Must have been a professional. They've tried sticking some trees under the wheels and that's not really helped. What's she like around this side? Oh yeah, it's definitely stuck. So oh, humbug's also stuck. Do you want me to pull you out, humbug? Right, well, I'll go and get the rig spun round. Oh well, I ain't here yet, but I'm going to get hooked up to it anyway, because we know we're going to pull it out. There's certainly no chance they're driving it out when they get here. We'll get the old terra firma red rope on the job, and maybe that's only clear. It ain't going to be very heavy, is it? We're not going to need an extra strap. Oh no, the rope's stuck. Oh, also, there is something else. If you focus the camera up there, humbug, above that light, you'll see there's that little thing up there. Right, guess what that is? That is GoPro mount. So when I'm doing recoveries on my own now, I can just hook the camera up there and it'll watch the thing getting dragged out.
You could have done with that with the Scania.
I could have done with that with the Scania. That would have been impressive. Only thing is, I think that would have been looking at the ground on the pull that got it out, because apparently the front wheels might have come off the ground quite a way. I was, you know, giving her all of the onions. Now, you should never snatch up a tow ball. However, well, we've kind of got a tow ball or an exhaust, and my estimations are the tow ball's probably, oh really? I was going to say the tow ball's probably stronger than the exhaust, but I'm not really sure looking at that tow bar. That's a very car tow bar-ish kind of tow bar. So maybe I'll put a little strap around the back of it. What's that about? The problem with something being more of a car than an off-roader, you don't get many options of what to hook to you know, do the thing. So let me have a little rummage in the back of the old rig, and we'll see if there's anything in here that might help us. I doubt it, but there's the number plate cover. And the hell are all my shackles? I've lost them all. I kind of wonder if this big one will fit around the actual tow bar. Yeah, that might be a better idea. We hook that around there, around the actual tow bar then. So instead of the towing ball falling off, the entire tow bar would come out from under it. 06 plate, probably not that rotten to be fair. I don't think Kia's rot out, so it's, in fairness, it's probably stronger than the back of this rig. And if it is, we'll get it out. They must have had, looking at the tyre print there, they were stuck. They tried to back out and got back to here, and then we're like, we're not going anywhere. So probably decided to, you know, in darkness give it full hoom mode to try and get right through, and went 10 feet forwards and stopped completely. Which, you know, we've all been there. And that's been there overnight. So there's that. Well, I reckon we'll pack up the lane for now, go and put the camera on charge. So I've only got the one battery that's in it, and that'll be flat soon. And then we'll just wait for people to do the appearance, I guess. I don't know.
Oh. Piece of fucking piss.
she's recording me again. I don't know why. I'm getting nervous. She keeps videoing me. Well, we got there and we finded him, and I pulled him out, and that was easier than pulling out of an ugly bird, I'm telling you. It just came straight out. I think it was only pretending to be stuck to get YouTube famous or something. We got him there, and now we're back on the farm at Brandonia. And I'm going doing irritation things with the old rig because I just like driving the old heat round, really. And, you know, we'll have another off-road recovery for you when somebody else gets in a predicament someplace. But I have got an issue with the rig again. You might remember from a few weeks ago there was a video of me rebuilding and servicing, well, loosely servicing the bad front hubs on here, and the driver's side front wheel bearing didn't feel great. Well, now the driver's side front wheel bearing feels excessively hot, so it might be a little bit fucky. Don't really care, we're still going to keep using it, but I have got to do a wheel bearing at some point now. Not fucking ideal, I'm telling you boys. I don't know why they can't make bearings out of titanium or something so they don't deconstruct. It'd be a lot better, wouldn't it? So we'll go and crack on. There's some pigs over there, there's bacon plants, and that's where bacon grows. It grows in fields. I don't grow on the shelves in the supermarket like some of you silly fuckers think it does. See you another day. So, Saturday night, that's, I think it's just gone 10 o'clock. There's a Discovery 3 sunk in Rant Bog, and he's been there most of the day because I've kind of been trying to put off going because the rig's a little bit broken and probably shouldn't be driven. But he's still there and he's still in a predicament, so we're going to chance it up there and hope the rig makes it. And if it does make it, we'll get the mother humper out. Well, he's virtually there, so we'll see how fiddle fucking it looks. I mean, I got sent a picture of it, and it looks like he's had a damn good go at making sure he's stuck. So there's that. You can watch out the dirty window screen. We're just cruising through the tracks, boys. We got the tunes on, so we'll make sure that, you know, we get some copyright infringements off YouTube because we like doing illegal shit. It's more fun that way, isn't it? Jeez. Also, I'm half asleep because I've been working silly hours doing things, and you know, it's been a hot day as well. Didn't really feel like this one, but he's in mud. Oh, we'll go and help him out. Oh, I see some lights. I see that there's lights. Oh, they've got enough people here, but no one seems to be able to move it. So we just got to wait for a big old 4-track to pull up and do the recovery. Oh yeah, he's in there. Look, that's done a roverism and got stuck. What it is. You can't put this, huh? Oh. That's the tyres on the wood. So there's a Vitara that's decided to try going through it now. Oh, well, there we go then. D3 or Vitara, go with the Vitara boys. Japanese all the way.